Hey folks, how we doing? It's your boy Babs. I'm just pulling up the stream here. Oh, let me mute that. Can you mute that so I don't hear myself? All right, I'm just gonna pull up the stream here so I can see your comments as necessary. There we go. Hey, you got some nice breasts here, huh? What do you think? Pretty good? Somebody else said that. It wasn't even my joke, okay? So if it's lame, it's your fault. Let's make sure we're in focus here. Ooh, we're not. We're not. There we go. We're in focus. How's everybody doing? Dadish is live. Goddamn right. I also want to welcome back somebody. Guess who's here, guys? I'll give you 3 guesses because there's only ever been 3 guests on this show. First, a lot of firsts here. How long is the delay here?
About a minute or so.
Oh no! Are they saying? They're saying that yes, Jess. Yes, guys, Jess is back.
Hey guys.
Who else thinks that I sound like I'm breathing helium? Lots of highs for Jess. All right. Well, listen, if there's audio issues, I apologize. We'll figure that out. But for now, why don't we get some chicken going here, okay? I got my chicken breast right here. The saying sounds good?
Yeah.
All right. Somebody says I sound perfect. Thank you. All right. You want me to Bane check sound?
Oh, it doesn't matter who we are.
Fucking nerds. All right. All right, so guys, to start, we're just doing very simple salt, pepper. I'm also sorry for the soap opera effect. You know, I had to switch to, the issue last week was the frame rate, so I had to switch to 1080 30p. I had to up the frame rate, so sorry if it looks gross. I personally wanted to keep it 24p. I'm going to try to get it back in order next week, but I'm glad things are working right now. Sorry about the siren. We do live in Harlem here. And there is a hospital like 2 blocks away. There we go. Somebody's dying right now. Oh, that's morbid. So I'm salting these really liberally, man, because we're gonna lose a lot of seasoning when we saute. So feel free to really dust these guys down. Oh, thank you. It's the tattoo.
Oh.
Yeah, I had to shave the arm hair. I've only ever had to do that once before. It was with this guy, and that was a disaster. If you ever go back and watch my my friends Thanksgiving the Moist Maker episode, you'll notice that I'm just missing hair here. I didn't acknowledge it back then because tattoos were controversial back in 2016, but now they're safe subject 2017. Okay. How do you know how much to season raw meat? It's really you really just gotta sort of feel it and see it, man. Like, you know, these aren't. There's no way to really measure this. Like, you just need to, like, you can see here. I'm gonna do a close up here. You can just see, like, it's just well coated. Think about how much salt and pepper you'd want to eat. And go for that, you know. I'm going a little over because I know I'm going to lose some of this in the pan. So, rack focus back. I need like a remote focusing thing or something. Okay, I'm going to get my cooktop. My oven's heating up, so guys, don't worry. I know last time you had to remind me to put on the oven. Not this time. I'm ahead of the game this time. Oh, we're still working with a full bird? I'm sorry, dude. Break it down. I'll take my time. Longer streams are better. I make more money with longer streams, so I'll take my time. Let's talk, guys. Let's wrap while while inbound Ash breaks down the rest of their bird. Babish, give you a kiss. Mwah. So what's going on with you guys? I believe a kiss, goddammit. Alright, fine.
Now they want to see the new tattoos.
I got this. I just got this one. All right, not that one. Okay, so we talked about this last time. I was talking about either getting the pasta fork with the pasta, or getting an infinity symbol with, instead of the words "live, laugh, love," like a sorority girl would get, soup, salad, breadsticks. Well, buckle up, guys. Huh? I can get that in focus. There we go, right there. That's the new one. What do we think? Got it in Chicago.
When you're here, your family.
That's true. I posted that on a Chili's post the other day, and people didn't get it. All right, people like it. Good. Wegmans. Shout out to Wegmans. They misspelled breadsticks. Get the fuck out of here. Do I have any decor in my apartment? No. You're right. It's barren in here. I'm sorry. I'm having a what is this, 16-year-old single malt right now. What do you guys having tonight? Thick boys aren't here tonight. Sorry. That's the name that they came up with for me and Sawyer and Rashid, because I had a thick steak, so called us the Thick Boys. All right, Thick Boys. Kind of like it. Champions Ballad DLC. I don't know what that is. Sorry. Thinking something, boys. You're eating Xmas treat. What kind of Xmas treats? Hey, guy that was breaking down a chicken. How we doing? Where you at?
Waiting for you.
We're all waiting on you. Net neutrality. It's a sad day. Sad day, guys. Sad few days. Where are the glasses? They're right here. Voila. I'll put them on for you. You're eating courtesan au chocolat. What are you, like a fancy boy? You're watching the new Star Wars tonight? Enjoy yourself. Let me know how it is. What are the tattoos on my right arm? I got the original Eastman Kodak logo, Eastman Kodak Company. And then this is a lens focal length diagram. This is the Seattle skyline, which I've never been to Seattle. That's for Fraser. And then this is a Katrina code from New Orleans. Man, I got to do some pull-ups, man. I'm looking like spaghetti strands recently. All right, I'm going to assume that our friend that was breaking down a bird is done, and just go ahead and move forward, because otherwise we're going to be here all night. And I know I make decent conversation, but not the best. Here we go. Okay. I also have a special little bonus appetizer that I'm gonna make while the chicken is in the oven. Man, it's crazy with the soap opera effect here. That's just so smooth looking. I'm not against it, honestly. It actually looks kind of cool. Okay, need some oil. That's why I'm over here. The only oil I have is this giant guy. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get about maybe 2 tablespoons worth in there. I need enough to just barely coat the bottom of the pot. So we want to lubricate between our breasts and the pan. That sounds dirtier than it is. Why does it smell so garlicky over here? Oh, okay. Never mind. I made some bruschetta earlier.
Thanks.
Jess is hungry, so I made some bruschetta. And just so you guys know, it's J-E-S.
Thank
One
you.
S. Just want to make sure everybody knows. I'm in Lower Harlem, I guess I would say. I'm near 100 and something street. I guess I probably shouldn't say. I'm very happy about the Whole Foods that they just opened up here. I'll put it that way. Good luck as you swore. I can't pronounce some of these names. How do I respond to you if I can't pronounce your name? Just. Is that how you use it? It's slow motion. It's slow mo's on. That's how you're going to use your one message every 2 minutes. Just. That's the name of your sitcom. Just.
No, that's stealing from Jack from Will and Grace.
Oh well.
Just Jack.
Well, but yours, but this would be without the T on the end of just. It'd be
True.
just. I like it.
Can they do the same recipe with boneless chicken?
Yes, but I would definitely do skin on at the very least. I'd prefer if the bone was in, guys, because the bone is helping protect the meat from the heat of the pan when we flip them over and put them in the oven. And the skin protects the other side. So ideally, you want both kinds of protection. But gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. If they don't have bone in, it'll still work. Okay, sorry about the noise again. Induction cooktop. I'm heating this guy up over medium-high heat because I wanna get this oil pretty much smoking because I want to really put a good golden brown crust on the skin of these chicken breasts. Jess's bae. Yes, she is. Thick boy trains for Spartanness. No, I don't know what that is.
You guys are
Yeah. I'm going to allow that. Even though that's gross, I'm going to allow that.
gross. Oh, yeah, I'll allow it.
I know. I don't have a Wikipedia page. Can you guys make me a Wikipedia page? How about you guys make me one?
You'll have 20 of them by the end of tonight.
Oh my god. What are you going to say about me? You going to put my real name? Andrew? I ever thought of making lutefisk? Of course I have, because it was on King of the Hill. Okay? Bobby ate a whole casserole of lutefisk. Got really sick. And of course I've wanted to make it ever since then. Alright, my oven's preheated. I got this guy, getting nice and hot. I'm going to sear these skin side down. Weed focus. That's the one downside of the high production values, guys. I gotta make sure we're in focus all the time.
Is it better to put the oil in when the pan's full or hot?
I honestly don't know. I know that there can be utility to that. Like if you want to just sweat some garlic and not burn it, you could put it in with cold oil, and it'll prevent the garlic from browning too fast. But I don't honestly know. I've heard both sides, and if anybody has any insight into that, I'd love to hear it. Of course, OG Oliver Babish isn't a Wikipedia page. He was in 3 episodes of The West Wing. Okay, we're smoking. See that? We got some smoke. Let's lay him down. Here we go, boys and girls. A little bit of smoke. Oh yeah. Who doesn't like that noise? Nobody. Vegetarians, I guess.
Cast iron or stainless steel?
What? Sorry?
Cast iron or stainless steel?
I mean, I would honestly use cast iron. I feel like cast iron doesn't work as well on the induction cooktop. It's the only reason I'm not using it right now. Otherwise, I would be. I think they're both great. If you got cast iron, if you're using a gas cooktop, go for it, I say. Alright, I'm going to tell you guys about the most hilarious costume idea. I'm sorry, I'll leave it over. But you got me thinking about it because of King of the Hill. I'm going to tell you about the most hilarious costume idea I've ever thought of for next Halloween, which is the ghost of Hank Hill. So anybody who looks like Hank Hill, you dress up like him, put on some zombie makeup and stuff and go, It's the best idea I've ever had. Not just the best costume idea, but just the best idea generally. Woo, it's hot. Wow. I'm coughing like it's my first time doing this. You know what I mean? This ain't my first rodeo. So you'll notice I have not touched these. I'm not moving these. I'm moving the pan around a little bit to redistribute the oil because in this case it's pooling around the outside of the pan. I don't want that. But I'm not moving the chicken breasts because I want them to form a beautiful crust on the skin before I even think about moving them. Because otherwise they're going to stick and you're going to rip them off, you'll rip the skin, and you're just going to give up on cooking forever. And I don't want that to happen to you, okay? Hey, fuck you, Matt the Octopus. Go fuck yourself. Wow. What does that mean? Yes, we're still talking about chicken. How about doing some stuff in dough? I've done stuff in dough, man. I did, pie. That's in dough. Let's take a look here. It's pretty high heat, so I think it's going to crust up real quick. Got to make sure, just check, see, look, it's lifting right off. It's not even put up a fight. Just came right off. If I did that when I first put these down, it would have stuck like glue. It's not even trying anymore. It's given up. It's conceded. I've won. I'm gonna get a little bit deeper, a little bit more golden. Man versus breast. Breast or man won. Man 1, breast 0. No touching. They came here to watch Juggling with Jess, but not Binging with Babish. Can you juggle? That's a private Twitch channel, guys. How did you know about that? It's private. Eat chicken, that is absolutely not true. Sometimes breasts can kick your ass, don't worry. What am I drinking tonight? I got a 16-year-old, I got Silver Seal 16-year-old single malt scotch. It was on sale. It's pretty good. Later I'm going to bust out the big special bottle, but we'll talk about that later.
Ooh, favorite episode of Frasier.
Oh, season 2, episode 3, The Matchmaker. Isn't it sad that I know that so like readily off the top of my head? It's the one where the new guy at the office is gay and thinks that Frasier's hitting on him, but Frasier's really trying to set him up with Daphne. And it's comedic gold, okay? 90s comedic gold. Look at that, guys. Look at how freaking beautiful that is, okay? Just shut up and just look at that, okay? I'm gonna leave you two alone. Bumbling with Babish. Alright, I'm killing the heats. After I've flipped them, I'm killing the heat. I got a bone on the bottom that is protecting the meat, but I'm killing the heat. I'm not trying to rhyme, I promise. Let's make sure that's in focus. There we go. Look at that. Look at how beautiful those are. These are going in the oven. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
They just said you should make bruschetta.
I'm sorry, say again?
They said you should make bruschetta, which is funny because I just ate the whole bowl.
Oh yeah, I just made bruschetta dogs. Dogs and dogettes. What I am going to make right now, because we have some time to kill, while the chicken's in the oven, it's going to take 20 or 30 minutes. I'm going to make one of my favorite appetizers in the world, which is shishito peppers. So, did I ever make these before on the show? It feels like I did. Alright, so I'm getting this guy heated up. Throw a little bit of olive oil down. I love these pans if you're just learning how to cook. These Tefal professional non-stick pans. They have this red circle. You can see there's like some text in the. You can see T's and rings and stuff, and those disappear once the pan's been properly preheated. It's pretty awesome. All right, got my shishitos. And I'm gonna sear those while we got the chicken in the oven. Just another little snack to munch on. And I'm going to serve them with just salt, pepper, Parmesan, and if I have time, a little bit of goat cheese whipped with lemon juice. What are we talking about, guys? Shitty Peps! Hey, Summer 6, I hope your day's been awesome. Serrano's not better. You just eat Serranos on their own? Are you just crazy? Be hot. Oven temp, you can do 400, but because of the thickness of these breasts, I want them to not burn or anything. I want them to be able to have a little more time in the oven, so I've got them at 375. I got a seasonal emote. What does that mean? Whoa. What is this? Unlocked gifts for 28 oven. What's happening? What is this? Some kind of like season of the holidays kind of stuff? What's happening? Somebody explain to me. Well, two people said thick breasts, and one got held for review, and the other one didn't. Why?
No, one said spatula.
Oh, well, that's legit. That's a word.
That's all fine. Wow.
All right. See, the it's just a solid red thing now. So I know. I mean, I know these things. I'm a professional. But if you're just learning how to cook, this is a really valuable tool. It's something I really wish I had when I was a young man. I'm getting this oil nice and hot over medium-high heat. Don't want it smoking. Don't want to make olive oil smoke, guys. You're going to get some bitter oil if you do that. Did you turn off slow-mo? What's up with all these?
No.
Oh my god.
Someone's on.
Oh, never mind. Alright, so we're up to 1,000 viewers, guys. How do we get that number higher? Do I take off my shirt? You guys tell me. I'll do anything. Okay, peppers are in. Shishitos! A little bit of West Side Market action today, guys. It's pretty quality. Don't get cheese at this place. If you're ever in New York City, or if you live in New York City, and you shop at West Side Market, don't ever get cheese. Every single time I've gotten cheese from this fucking place, it's spoiled. I bought some burrata to put on what's that thing you just ate? The bruschetta, and it was spoiled. I was like, guys, and I'd say there's been no fewer than 4 other occasions that I've bought spoiled food at that place. It sucks. So just stay away from the cheese. Everything else is fine. Make sure these are all down, exposed to the heat. And they don't make much noise, which is a little creepy because it's a very hot pan, but they will soon. As soon as they start popping open, releasing a little bit of moisture, this is going to tss.
Why did your hot pepper challenge go?
The hot pepper challenge. It was unfun. Any of these folks can probably tell you that I had a pretty bad time with that. Okay, I'm fresh out of drink. I was sick of whiskey, but I don't know what I want. How you doing over there on liquids?
I'm good. Dropped
Good?
a bit.
Alright.
Yeah.
I think I might join you there. I might have some of this tequila. Got some really nice tequila here. It was a gift. It's something I could never afford, honestly. The Gran Patron Piedra Añejo. It's like a 6-year-old tequila. It comes in its own casket, see? To remind us all of our own, mortality. Make sure we focus. There we go. And I'm going to have a sip of this. Get a fresh glass. Alright, see, it's creeping me out. These should be sizzling.
Oh, they went on their
Oh, there we go.
seafood next
Seafood. Seafood's very new to me, guys. See that? See those char marks? I want to char the shit out of these. Seafood's really new to me. I only started liking seafood like 3 years ago. I'm still trying to wrap my head around how to cook it properly, but I have a few good recipes. I make some mean salmon, I'll tell you that much. Alright, a little bit of piedra. I'm going to do it neat, because this is some fine A fine tequila.
Did you film with Sean Evans?
Not recently.
Yeah.
I hope to be on Sean Evans' show again soon. I hope I can go on Hot Ones one time soon. He just had Casey Neistat on. And sure, Casey Neistat has a few million more subscribers than I do. Well, come on. But I will say, I can't tell you who, but I just went on a major YouTube talk show. I'm not going to say who, but I just went on a big old show, and we had some fun and ate some disgusting things, and I think you're going to enjoy it. Keep an eye out for that in January. Wow, see that? Look at that brown. That's what Babish wants to see. Beautiful. Cheers, guys. To I hope wherever you are, I hope you're staying warm because it is cold as fuck in New York City right now. Alright, what's Babish does like it brown. Even tequila. This is the smoothest tequila I've ever put in my face. It's ridiculous. Jess can attest. That's the name of your sitcom. Jess can attest.
Oh, that's a great one.
That's not that great. that's kind of lame. But I like lame things. I'm like a closet dad, man. I love that. Yes, I've had a Juicy Lucy, and it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. I've had a Juicy Lucy in Minneapolis, and it was fabulous. It just melts out, just gorgeous. What? BuzzFeed was fine, man. Those are nice people there. Some of them, you know, that girl asked me to give her a call. So, you know, they're nice people. And we got one more coming out with them. We got the some Bob's Burgers action coming out with BuzzFeed. So keep an eye out for that, y'all. Oh, look at that char. Come on. Guys, come on.
What's your go-to
Drunk food? Probably just like buttered noodles, man. You know, just pasta with some fucking really good butter on it.
That's my favorite.
Salt. Not even pepper. I don't even put pepper on there. Just because you always have it in your house. And it's so easy. And you can't mess it up. This would be my favorite drunk food if I had the sort of like, you know, motor skills to make it when I'm pretty trashed. 3:33 a.m. from Lithuania. Thanks for tuning in, dearest. 1:33 a.m. in the UK. Thank you guys for tuning in. Even if you're Eastern, even if this is easy for you. Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. 18 degrees. Are you in Albany? In sister city to my hometown. Well, sort of. Man, Albany is terrible. I'm sorry. I don't mean to shit talk your town, but everything closes at 9. I've been there before, and I've tried my hardest to find a bar after 9 p.m. and everything was closed. It's like a Mormon town or something. Binghamton, what's up? Any Rochesterians here?
What the hell?
Netherlands, what's up? Yeah, no, the architecture is bad there too. I'm sorry. Alright, look at the... Hey, what's up, Rochester? Rochester, Minnesota? I forgot. Yeah, there is another town called Rochester. Do you actually live there, or are you just fucking with me? I think these need more time, actually, believe it or not. I'm going to crank this back on. What's up? Ireland. Welcome. Toronto boys. We're in the same time zone. You're far away, but we're in the same time zone. Rochester, New York. Dallas, Texas. Bad memories in Dallas, Texas, I'll tell you that much. Israel. What's up, Israel? Queens. My neighbor in Queens. How you doing? Staying warm? Vegas. I've never been there. I've always been dying to go there. Philly. One of my least favorite cities. I'll be honest. Don't like Philly. Maybe just because I've only had bad experience. I don't know. It's probably just an experiential thing. But like, this pepper is not getting enough attention. Ow. How much hate am I about to get for saying what I just said about Philly? Lots, I bet.
Philly's got thick skin over here.
Maryland, White Plains. Well, you guys are all over the place. Lots of East Coast I'm seeing though. A lot of East Coasters. No internet Hawaii. This is a lie because you're on here right now. Brooklyn. Jess lives in Brooklyn. It's a big place. That's why it's the only reason I'm comfortable saying that because they're not gonna find you.
They won't find me.
Everybody's just saying where they're from. This is awesome. New Jersey, New Mexico, California, Sweden, Chattanooga, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Wisconsin. Okay, everybody's from. I take back what I said about the East Coast. Everybody's just from everywhere. That's awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. I really appreciate it. Especially because I'm just like sauteing peppers. Like this isn't. You could be watching like a truck simulator right now, or somebody playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm just kidding. You're obviously not going to watch that. Okay, peppers are done. Let's put them in a bowl. I'm going to tong them. I don't feel like spilling them all over the place. That's always what happens. And keep them in a nice, even conga line. Just like that. Jess, they miss you. Would you eat a pepper on camera? All right, let me get these plated up. Should I do the goat cheese topping?
Yes.
All right. What do you think, guys? Should I do the audience? What do you think? I like having them all lined up like this. Nice, pretty. Even if you got them in a bowl, like we're still making them nice and plated there. There we go. Does anybody else watch Mystery Science Theater? Do you watch Mystery Science Theater? I fucking love that show. Okay. This guy's hot. We'll just put him over here. We're done with the induction burner. It's very hot, so I'm exercising caution. I'm going to place it down here. Oh, my laptop is sucking air like it's a 747 here. Must be really using some processor power. A little bit of spray. There we go. Okay. And see, these are fine to eat, like, just sort of warm. They don't have to be ripping. In fact, you don't even want them ripping hot. I've had them in restaurants ripping hot, and then you're like, oh, I can't eat these right now. So, while those cool, I'm going to make some whipped goat cheese. Grab my stuff. There we go. Grab my tools.
Do you like vegan bacon?
Do I like vegan baking? I don't think vegans like vegan baking. There's nothing against vegans. It's just like,
What is that?
props to you guys. Like, it's really hard to make something taste good out of twigs and grass and stuff. So hats off to anybody who can do very good vegan baking. I have had very good vegan baking, so it exists, I promise.
No, someone's asking about an episode on food safety and handling and kitchen first aid stuff.
Let's see. I know it sounds kind of boring, but an episode on food safety. That's it's a fair point, man. I'm not sure if I'm an authority on that, but I'd be very happy to learn about that and figure it out. because that is very important. You know, cross contamination is real. It's not made up. It is real, and you can get very sick. So just, you know, don't let surfaces touch each other. I'm gonna, you know, the plate that I handled the chicken on is in the sink below everything else. And if you got chickeny stuff in the sink, just don't pull anything out of there and rinse it off or anything like that. Anything in there needs to be sanitized. It's got to go through the dishwasher. And if you put chicken or any other kind of poultry or meat in general in the fridge, put it in a rimmed baking sheet so it doesn't drip. You know, if there's any leakage or anything like that, it doesn't drip all over your other food. So just make sure it's in a rimmed baking sheet, something that can catch anything that comes off.
Someone's asking if the chicken in the pan is supposed to be smoking. No, right?
Is the chicken in the pan supposed to be smoking?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it might be smoking a little bit. You could probably turn down the heat just a little bit, I would say. But I wouldn't worry about it too much as long as it's not smoking like crazy. A couple little wisps of smoke, probably not that bad. I'm not lighting that up yet. Here we go. I'm gonna get a lemon going here. And like my new favorite YouTube channel, It's Alive with Brad would say, give a little squeezy squeeze. There you go. I'm so in love with It's Alive with Brad, you guys. That is the most informative, funniest, best show on YouTube, I think. Like, I've learned so much and laughed so hard at that show. The editing is hilarious. He is hilarious. No voiceless, faceless Vinny is hilarious. Bravo, bon appetit. You guys crushed it. Brad is the thick boy. Vincenzo. Making chicken. But right now, okay, you just tuned in. Right now I'm just making some whipped goat cheese with lemon juice here. Before I throw away this half of the lemon, I am going to zest it. I've been known to be a zester. That's one of my favorite moments in all of TV, is when King of the Hill, when they go to New Orleans, and they meet like their Bill's long lost family, and one of the guys is like this out of time, just fancy man of the 1800s, and he's just like, forgive me, I've always been a creeper. It's fucking hilarious. Not many people know this, but the guy who voiced that was the guy who said PC load letter. What the fuck does that mean on Office Space? Alright, so I got some lemon zest in there. Good stuff. Just gonna grab my Parmesan while I'm over here. Sorry guys. Be right back. Yep. Okay. Good stuff. Where is... Here we go. Let's go. Sorry about all the racket. But I want my goat cheese whipped. Ooh, that's whipped as fuck. Alright. So that's goat cheese with some lemon juice. Just the juice of one lemon plus one of those little packs of goat cheese generally is enough to make it smooth enough to whip. Oh, look at that, right? That's a sauce. Mmm. Oh my god. Alright. One of these joints. And a cup. Put the goat cheese within. There we go. Oh man, look at Sorry, I'll turn towards you guys. It's just perfect for dipping, you know. This ramekin is too big, but that's okay. It's about learning, guys, you know? We're learning right now.
Yeah,
I'm learning about my ramekins. Sorry you're seeing it in delayed over there, Jess. Seeing everything about 30 seconds behind. Okay, so we have our goat cheese dipping sauce. We have our shishito peppers. Lovely sauteed, still nice and warm. And now what I'm going to do is take my cheese grater and just, come on, you know? It's like, shut up, you know? Alright, put the cheese away. Jess is amused, the internet is amused. She's my litmus test for how funny I'm being. Okay, that's it, guys. Shishito peppers with some whipped goat cheese with lemon zest and lemon juice. You want to give some of these a try here?
You talking to me?
Yeah. No, I'm talking to everybody else that's here.
You're the other person in this house.
Guys, welcome back. Jess.
Hey guys. Oh, where is the camera?
It's right.
Oh. Hey.
All right.
I'm
Go for it.
eat this.
I'm gonna have one too. I love these because they're called the what are they called, the Russian roulette pepper, because one in every 20 is like nice and hot.
I didn't get a hot one.
Ah!
Oh
Glasses down.
no. Damn, that's good.
I love them. All right, let's take these off camera.
Thanks.
No problem. Thanks for being on the show. Let's see what kind of comments you get. All right. Jess.
Oh, they're asking about your roommate.
Oh, Rashid's good. He's not home yet. I'm a little concerned, actually.
Uh-oh.
8:45. Maybe he's on a date, guys.
Oh, I hope so.
Last time Jess was here, he was on a date.
No.
Do I shop at Kmart? Fuck no. I mean, nothing. Okay, sorry, nothing against Kmart. It's just like, you know, yeah, fuck it. I do shop at Kmart. Yes, I get. Okay. No, I guess not. I used to get Hanes undershirts from Kmart, but now I'm addicted to those like nicer ones that you get from TJ Maxx, like your Calvin Kleins and your all that stuff. So I'm just gonna peek at the chicken breasts, take a look. I know they're not done yet, but I'm just gonna poke them, take the temperature. With this, everybody's best friend in the kitchen. Oh, is it dead? No, there we go. Everybody's best friend in the kitchen, the Thermapen. It's expensive, but geez, it's worth it. Okay. Well, next to only the other best friend in the kitchen, the oven mitt. Otherwise, how else are we going to get our beautiful food out of the oven? Give this one a rest. Okay. Let's stick it up here. So we're going to stick the thickest part of the breast right down to the bone. Oh my gosh, we're actually pretty close. I'm at 155 here. That's crazy. That went very fast. Okay, this one a little slower, 148. Still, wow, that's way closer than I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to scoot these around a little bit so they get a little bit more even heating in the oven. Skin's nice and crisp. Looking good. They've puffed up. That's crazy. They've puffed up like marshmallows, and it's nuts, right? They used to be really flat and. We need to have our herbs ready. Let's get that going.
I got a hot one.
Got a hot one?
Yep. Oh, that's good.
What does that mean?
Pepper.
Oh, you got a hot one?
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, you win.
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, a really hot one. Do you want some water?
No.
No, you can take it. You got it. You got this. Whole internet's watching, Jess. Don't fuck this up.
Trying.
Yeah. I know I rail against shitty little cutting boards, but when it comes to just chopping up a couple herbs, it's fine. I just don't want to. I don't want to have to wash the giant cutting board right now, and I'm just chopping up a little bit of sage and a little bit of thyme, and it's fine. And if it's not fine, if it rolls all over the place, and if I curse and am mad about how annoying it is, then you guys can be like, see, you were right about your own point. Little cutting boards are shitty. This is actually the one that I used in the demonstration. Like, here's the crappy one. Throw it away. Okay, got some leaves of. Oops, sorry, I hit the mic there. Sorry about that. And as far as picking thyme goes, like, it's kind of a pain. So when you're shopping for thyme, look for thyme that has nice individual stalks like this. You know, you're gonna see sometimes, thyme that's all this guy right here, where it's just all a bunch of little branches, and this is impossible to pick. But if you have nice little individual branches like this, you just bam. See that? I'm gonna be able to pull. Look at that. That's perfect. I chopped the shit out of this thyme. Look at that. Oh yeah.
What would your top 3 or 4 spices be to have all the time?
Spices or herbs? Like, because I know some people kind of mix those up a little bit. Like, top 5 spices would probably be turmeric, cinnamon, nutmeg, of course. Let me look at my cabinet. Hang on a second. Paprika, smoked paprika. That's 4. Then I guess the 5th would be maybe chili powder. Those are just the most versatile. I use those probably the most often. And then anything else, if you're talking about thyme, you're talking about rosemary, don't use the dried crap, guys. Especially don't use dried basil. Nothing tastes worse in the world than dried basil. There's no positive application for it. There's great applications for dried oregano and dried garlic and stuff like that. Dried basil is a war crime, it's a travesty. Stay away. Okay. Now I'm just gonna mince these guys up. Okay, got the julienne. Now I'm just gonna chop her up. We don't want to be picking big old pieces of sage out of our teeth now, do we? Alright, see, this cutting board is shit. I was right. When I'm right, I'm right. It's really annoying to use this cutting board, so whatever. I'll break out the big guy. I'll just have to clean it. It's fine. It's herbs. I could just spray it down. It's fine. They're making fun of me? They should be. I hope they are, because I deserve it. I deserve whatever they say about me. Get it to where you guys can see.
Guy Basil's a worse offender than you right now.
I feel like dry basil right now. I am the embodiment of dried basil. Also, this knife. I'm not a fan of this knife. Yeah, see, it just lies too flat. I like the rounded edge of a chef's knife. So this is good for slicing things, the santoku. But if you're gonna chop herbs, I think you gotta go chef's. So I'm gonna get my chef's out here. See, I'm just rocking through those herbs, and not in a very literal sense. I'm not being like cute. I am quite literally rocking through them. Look at that. Oh yeah. What are you guys up to? When did Babish start streaming? I don't know. But an hour ago? 53 minutes ago. 50 if you're going to be pedantic because I was late. I'm sorry. Alright. There's my chopped up thyme. Ooh, I'm going to take the chicken out of the oven because it was almost done. nonetheless looked at it.
Ooh, close one.
Sorry?
Close one.
Puss? What?
Close one.
Yeah, no, it was a close one. Normally you'd save me in that situation, but not this time. Oh yeah, 161. Right where I want. This guy's a 156 still. Okay, I'm gonna give these a couple more minutes because, and I'm gonna put the one that's 161 towards the front of the oven because it's gonna get less blasted. I have a guest. I don't want us to get sick. But normally I will cook chicken breast to 155, no problem. But I can't, in all good consciousness, in all good. Oh wait, what's the phrase? I can't recommend that you cook your chicken to that temperature. I know it's fine, but I don't want anybody getting sick and then blaming me. So cook it to the FDA requirements. But no, seriously, cook it to 160. It's going to be fine. Get good chicken. This is something I actually wanted to talk about that I neglected to mention early on. Get good chicken. These breasts are D'Artagnan chicken breasts. Is that what? No. Yeah, D'Artagnan. That's the brand, right? Yeah, they're D'Artagnan chicken breasts. They're from a good market. They're get one from your butcher. Like, what's good about getting really good meat is that you'll eat less of it because it's expensive. So you'll become a weekday vegetarian, which is good for you. It's good for the environment. It's good for everything. The meat just tastes better. Like, you can get the cheapest supermarket chicken breasts, but they are garbage. They're twice as big as the ones that we got here. I mean, these are pretty big, but some of the chicken, supermarket chicken breasts can be ghastly big, and they're just not as good. They taste like water compared to some sustainably well farmed, just quality chicken breasts. Conscience. Yes, I know. Walmart does have the best ones. Wasn't that the funniest clip you've ever seen? Was I don't know if anybody's seen that clip from Top Chef where they need to cook filet mignon, and it's like, we're cooking the most high quality choice filet mignon courtesy of Walmart. And it's like the most horrible sellout shit. And what's so funny about that is that Gordon Ramsay is just like stone-faced throughout the whole thing. You can tell that it was in his contract that he didn't have to say shit about Walmart if he didn't want to. So, like, the other judges are like, we're cooking these fresh, beautiful, choice, USDA choice steaks thanks to Walmart. And Gordon Ramsay's just like, ugh. All right. Yes, I have a Twitch. Look? I'm right. Yes, I have a Twitch. You're looking at my Twitch right now. Sorry, I don't mean to brag on you. Sorry, calling to Cat. Welcome to the Twitch. I've announced it very publicly on the channel. Tell your friends. I want more people over here, man. Why are there only 1,300 viewers? We got like 5,000 last time, guys, and it was just me. I'm a lonesome. Yes, I'm cooking right now. Does Babish have a YouTube channel? You guys are cute. Okay, now I'm going to pull them because they're going to be good at this point. And I need my burner back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these guys. I'm going to put them behind me. For any newcomers here, you will notice that I have a moist paper towel underneath my cutting board because that keeps it from slipping around, okay? Very handy, very safe. Let's take a look at our breasts. Oh, those are looking right. What do we got? Show me what you got, little mama. Show me what you got, little honey. Show me what you got, short A. Okay. That's where we want to be, guys. That's where we want to be. About $1.61. Okay. So now, I'm going to put these chicken breasts on a plate to rest, as all meat must do. Most meat. Like 90% meat. Okay? So, rest. Okay? These are too hot to eat anyway, so while these cool off and while the juices redistribute, rack focus here. There we go. While these cool off, while the juices redistribute, we're going to build our pan sauce, okay? So just set these aside. It's going to take no more than 10 minutes to get our pan sauce going. Let's get going. Okay, we got our cooktop. I know most of you guys don't deal with this, but I do. So I want you to be able to see what I'm doing, you know? Why don't I use a bamboo or wood cutting board? I have them, they're just hard to clean. But and why do I need a wood cutting board? This table is a wood cutting board. This is a booze block table, man. Okay, bring the pan over. Look at that. Anybody who knows me knows that's my favorite thing in the world. What is it? Shout it out.
Frasier.
Just said Frasier for anybody who didn't hear. It's very close. Fond. Fond is the Frasier of food. Whoa. I'm going to put that on a t-shirt. Fond is the Frasier of food. Okay, I need some shallots. Okay? And quickly, finely mince a bit of shallot. And good little tip that I learned from America's Test Kitchen. You got a hot pan like this. I don't want to accidentally grab this and burn my hand in front of the entire internet. So I'm going to take a kitchen towel and I'm going to wrap it right around there. I can't do it. Okay, can't do it. Don't do this while it's on the flame. Actually, obviously, you don't want to set your towel on fire. But this is just good for me to keep track of what's important in my life. What? Okay. I'm just finally mincing.
What is
Fond is the brown stuff that forms on the bottom of the pot when you saute something. It's this beautiful brown stuff that you see on the bottom of the pot, and it is the foundation of all things good and righteous in the universe.
Got it.
It is also the foundation of flavor. Okay. Oh, you gotta love a good sharp knife, guys. Way better than a dull knife. Way safer. I know it doesn't seem that way, but a sharp knife is safer than a dull knife. Trust me. Dull knives are more prone to slippage, and therefore more prone to cutting into your finger. So exercise caution. Here we go. Getting the heat up. Got a little bit of fat in here from the chicken. I'm going to leave it in there because I want something to saute these shallots in. So you can get this guy sizzling a little bit. Maybe a little bit too much fat. I might mop a little bit of that out. Just want a little bit because I don't want our sauce to end up greasy, you know? So I'm just going to mop it. Oh, I don't want to lose too much fond though. Mustn't lose fond.
You do a live stream once every 2 weeks, right?
Yep, every other Thursday, folks. This is the last one. Oh no, wait, is there one more this year? No, this is. Hang on. This is the last one for this year because I'm gonna take a break during the holiday week. But I miss you. Miss you all. All right, wooden spoon. Saute these guys. Heat is on medium high, and I don't want to brown these onions. I just want to sweat them a little bit, get that raw flavor out of there, soften them up. See how handy this was? Let's put this here. Some people say that shallots and onions shallots are a crossbreed of onions and garlic, but that is a myth. Shallots are just like milder, a little bit funkier than onions. They're better for stuff like this. Okay, so this is exactly where I want this to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and deglaze with some sherry. You can also use any kind of dry white wine. Oh no, the cork just came off. Fuck. Okay, there we go. That was almost a disaster. You see that? The cork broke off in the bottle, and I almost had to scrap the entire episode and pretend that this whole thing didn't happen. Wow. That was a close one. What's up, baby?
Hey.
Guess who just came home, guys?
The timing is perfect.
You remember Jess? Jess the
Rose, how are you doing?
You want to just say a little quick hello? A little quick hello. Or do you want?
They're asking for you.
They heard the door. Thick boys.
Thick boys! Hey!
Thick boys!
Oh, there it is.
Alright, sorry. That's all. I'll harass you. I apologize.
Good to have you back.
Oh, thanks, man. I've been out of town, guys. I've been out of town for a while. And Rashid is happy that I'm back, which is just a nice thing to say to a friend. So I'm adding a little bit of chicken stock here. Just a little bit. Okay. And now we're going to let this guy simmer down till it's almost entirely evaporated. This might take 5-10 minutes. Let's crank up the heat, shall we? It's already smelling good. Jess confirms it smells so good. I'm sorry you guys can't smell it. Less food, more booze. Food. Thank you for reminding me. It's the broad that I have this beautiful glass of tequila here that was going untouched. Beautiful. Okay. See, this smells super rich. And then once I add butter to it, it's going to be even richer. But then I'm going to add the lemon, which is going to cut right through all that richness. Look how cool that is. My hand just cuts right through the steam. That's cool. That's going in the opening of the new show intro. Do a lot of takes. So my editor has lots to work with. Alright. See this? It's already starting to. Well, it's not quite thickening up a little bit, but it's maybe a little bit. Kind of tequila. I showed you before, but it's La Piedra, Gran Patron La Piedra. Chickeny as fuck. It's Graves. What do you mean by that? 2-minute slow mode with 1,500 viewers. Is that a bet? Am I going to get more viewers if I turn off slow mode? Yeah, turn it off. You're going to get, like, inundated with... Alright, slow mode's off. I better get more viewers. Oh my god. Look at this. How are we supposed to keep up with you guys? Somebody said, bad idea.
We'll see.
See, I can't answer your questions, guys. There's too many. Slow mode isn't really a good way to moderate. You know, you're right. I need a mod, like, full time, really. I put too much liquid in this sauce, so it's taking too long to boil down. But it'll be fine. Chicken breasts won't cool down too much. If you're worried about them getting cold, cover them with foil. I'm just leaving them uncovered because I want that nice crisp skin. We got this really great crispy skin on there. I can feel them. They're still ripping hot, so it's fine. Okay. We could change slow mode to like 20 seconds. But how do we do that? Okay, it's starting to thicken up a lot. It's starting to become a little bit of thick boys over here. Do you see that setting anywhere? the setting where you can change the slow mode time? Where do you guys change that setting?
Teach me.
Yeah, I'm gonna look. It's not in settings. Channel? Maybe it's in channel. Oh, maybe this is it. I don't see any slow mode timing option change. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm a fast reader.
This is a fast reader, guys.
Thank you, sausage frozen.
No, it's not burning. Don't worry. Trust the experts. It's not burning. See? It's not even thick enough yet to add the butter. I'm gonna get the butter out of the fridge though. Don't do what I just did. Don't leave your spoon in. Don't leave your spoon in the pan, especially if you're going over a gas flame. I'm over induction, so it's not that bad, but still, it's dumb. Don't do it. Okay. See, that's starting to get nice and thick now. See that? When I drag my spoon, it's leaving a trail. It's not going away. See that? That's what you want to see. Leaving a trail. Almost there. I want it like super, super thick. I want it so thick that it's coating the back of the spoon. There it goes, right there. It starts to happen really fast. So towards the end, lower the heat a little bit if necessary. We don't want to burn it. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Son of a bee. Alright, let's get some butter going. This is some really good butter. I'm not sponsored. I'm just telling you, Kate's butter is my favorite that I've found that's available in like most in grocery stores. It's in like every Whole Foods. It's in every Fairway. I'm gonna put a lot in there, man. I'm putting like almost half a stick. And she goes. Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Oh, the butter. Oh, it's so good. Well, I'm glad you guys are here. I'm sorry that you're not seeing Star Wars right now. I'm sure you'd like to. I'd like to see Star Wars. It looks pretty good. It's supposed to be really good. It's got great reviews.
Alright, I think I did the command properly.
Yeah?
Thanks, guys.
Did you guys guide Jess through the process? Oh, you guys are angels. Look at this frickin' sauce. And I forgot to add the herbs. That's horrible. It's okay. I'm gonna add them right now. They can still cook. I would have ideally liked to have added them right when I added the liquids, but that's okay. It's just gonna be a little bit of kind of raw herby flavor. That's okay. Look at this freaking sauce. Look at that. Oh. I'm going to do that one more again just for you guys. Oh. That's incredible. All that butter. And while the butter's still melting, let's get our lemon in there. Okay? We'll start with half a lemon and see how much liquid we're dealing with here. I don't want to inundate this with liquid. There we go. There's half a lemon. I think that's going to be enough. That looks like enough to me. Oh boy, oh boy. But there's only one way to be sure, and that is to taste it.
Spoon versus a whisk for sauce.
This would be nice, but I don't know if it's necessary. Okay, got me a spoon here. Oh, I guess the spoon's nice because I can get into the corners and I can get all this stuff that's in the corners here and push it towards the center. Oh my goodness gracious. Would you look at that? I'm going to do another drop for you. Oh. Gracious me. Goodness gracious me. Alright, try a little bit. Fuck! Alright, the herbs, unfortunately, because I forgot to add them until a little bit too late, they taste a little herby. but that's okay. Honestly, I'm gonna let this cook a little bit more. Just try to get rid of that raw sage flavor, but it's still really, really good. This is what I want to eat chicken with every time. Swear jar. No, I swear as much as I want. It's my show.
Does the meat get cold while it's resting?
Not really. I mean, I can still, it's still hot over here, you know? Like, if you're worried about getting cold, cover it with tinfoil, but I'm not, it's not happening over here. These are nice thick breasts. Sorry. And they stay warm for quite a while. This also took longer than it should have because I added too much sherry, too much chicken stock. But that's it right there. That's the sauce I want right there. Right there. That's what I want. So I'm taking it off the heat. Getting rid of my cooktop. Get rid of this John. And let's carve. And now I got this nice cutting board right here. Big old cutting board. Right there. I'm going to tilt the camera down a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing a little better. There we go. Focus up. Make sure we're in focus. Must see everything. There we go. All right, let's carve. I guarantee you're still going to see steam pouring off of these chicken breasts, even though they've been resting for like 15 minutes. I'm cutting right along the bone. Ow! See, they're still too hot to touch almost. Look, there's still steam. Look at that. Still got steam. Maybe not pouring off, but it's steaming. It's still fine. It's fine. Okay. So, I'm gonna plate up. Put the bone on there. And I'm going to cut this guy. I'll cut him on the bias just to have a little fun. Have a little fun in your life, you know? Try to maintain that nice crisp skin. There we go. There we go. Look at that. That is gorgeous right there. Okay. Try. So juicy. And it's good on its own, but what really takes it to the next level. Sorry for licking my fingers, I know that's kind of gross. Is the sauce, man. I'm just gonna cut a couple little lemon wedges here, just for garnish. There we go. Got a nice little garnish going there. Presentation is half the battle. And now, a nice pan sauce here. Grab a spoon. And there we go. And that's all she wrote. Oh, yeah. Come on, guys. Give me a freaking break. Let me give you a better view of this. I mean, come on. I'm sorry, because I'm tilting the plate, the sauce is kind of going down there. But that is a fan-freaking-tastic chicken breast. Right there. Maybe we'll use this for the thumbnail, for the re-upload, yeah? Right there? That'll be cool. I should hold it further down if I'm going to do the thumbnail. That way the text can go right up there. That's going to be a cool look right there. Yeah! Okay. Now I'm going to eat it. Don't need no steak knives in this house. Not in this house. Oh, man. It's rich and it's bright thanks to the lemon. It's juicy as we cooked it properly. The skin is still crisp.
It is huge.
That's a big one.
It's not CGI, dude.
It's CGI. Jess, would you like trying this?
Yeah, sure.
Jess is going to come up and give me her unbiased opinion. I want the truth, okay? And just load this up with sauce so I'll distract you. There's a prime bite for you right there.
Perfect.
Front. Nope, no, I'm sorry. Let's go for that one with the sauce.
It's still really good.
We'll see what you think of that sauce. You can get Dura's opinion too. Good, like, acidity and some richness. She wouldn't lie, guys. She wouldn't lie to me.
I won't lie.
She wouldn't lie to you. That's what I mean. So. All right. Well,
It's so good.
thank
Love
you.
the lemon. That's the best part.
I like the herbs. Honestly, that's my fan. All the butter. Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I'd love to extend a big thank you to Jess for moderating and keeping track of you crazy people. Everybody, please give me. Let's give Jess a big digital round of applause. Don't worry, Rashid's gonna get some. Don't worry. Don't worry, he's not. Oh, there we go. Clap, clap, clap. It's time for me to go, guys. That was a short one. Shoot. That's what happens when you got a more basic recipe. I hope you guys were able to, follow along at home. Try it yourself. And, it's just so easy to make a quick pan sauce like that. Because all you really need is some wine, some chicken stock, some butter, and some acid, some lemon, preferably. But you can play with that formula. You can try different kinds of stuff. You could go with a nice dry white wine like Sauvignon Blanc. You can mix it up. Maybe try balsamic instead of lemon for the acid, particularly if you're working with beef. If you could just go red wine, try balsamic. And, it's just so good, so simple. But, you like those chewing noises? Here, I'm going to chew directly in the mic just to weird you out. Here we go. I'm going to take a big bite too, so it's awkward. I can't wait to hear that later and be very embarrassed by what that sounds like. Well, it seems like people like it.
Well, it's good when their comments get held for being sexual.
Well, thank you for the sexual comments, guys. And thank you for hanging out. Sorry, this is kind of a short stream, but we got a really easy recipe here. If you didn't make it along with me, I hope you make it next time. Next time, we're going to have emotes ready. Okay? It's going to be emotes ready to go. So those are going to be waiting for you. And also, we're going to get the giveaways going. I'm sorry for the delay there. It's just been a matter of figuring out, exactly how we're going to do it and how we're going to judge it and all that stuff. So next time, we will start working on the giveaway where you cook along with me, post a picture of your creation to Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, and win fabulous prizes like cooking utensils or copies of my book or any number of wonderful things. If any of you are in the New York City area tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Eastern, if you are in the New York City area, I am doing a book signing. That will be, hang on, let me pull up the address. It's a little bit unprofessional shit. It's going to be at a pop-up home wares thing. Book signing. Search email for book signing. There we go. Okay. The Kitchen by W&P Design at 171 Elizabeth Street. That's 171 Elizabeth Street, New York, New York. 5 p.m. Be there. Or I don't care. I'm kidding. I do care. Be there. But yeah, if you guys have a book, or if you want to buy a book and you want us to get it signed, 5 p.m. Eastern, 171 Elizabeth Street. I'll see you there tomorrow night. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Maybe I'll stay 4 more minutes, so it's an even hour and a half. Very short stream. Very short amount of time for Twitch.
Just eat for 4 minutes.
And now 4 minutes of me eating.
Are you doing a talk as well, or just signing and people can buy the book?
No talk, just sign. But you know, I'm very talkative. So if you want to hang out, if you want to take a selfie, I'm way into it. I'm having a lot of people stopping me on the streets and saying hi, and thank you very much. Like I really appreciate that. I've said this in the past, but like particularly airports. I've been in a lot of airports lately, and people have just stopped me, said hi. Really nice.
That is nice.
So I'm glad that you guys are fans enough. I'm glad that you're comfortable enough to roll up and say hi to me. But please do, if you ever see me. I'm down, unless I'm like on a date or something, you know. Well, actually, no. What am I saying? If I'm on a date, come over. That makes me look really good. If you know, if I'm crying at the dinner table with my father, maybe not. Maybe don't do it then. If I'm with my accountant, and what are some other occasions where I wouldn't want strangers to come up to me? Very few, very, very few. If I'm one of the people carrying the casket at my friend's funeral, that would be a bad time. If I'm in the hospital and I'm missing a limb, don't save it for after I come out from under anesthesia. Okay. What about inside my apartment? I don't know, man. What do you want to see? You want me to turn the camera around or something? All right. What the hell? Do I have anything illicit over there?
No.
All right. You don't have to be in the shot if you don't want.
Oh, I don't mind.
Okay. All
I
right,
can
guys.
see my workstation with all my.
This is you're gonna see the rest of the apartment. You've seen it in other episodes, but this is the state of it now. Oh, we're going behind the curtain. There's the microphone. There's the reflector. There's all the
really
ingredients. Let's focus here. Let's get the focus right. And here is Jess's workstation.
Don't judge me about my food dishes.
I put them there, so I don't think they're allowed to judge you.
That's true.
So that's not a bedpan over there. That's a neck pillow. Don't worry about that. And as you can see, yes, my walls are still barren. This is still an entirely plain apartment. Yeah, this is the bar over here. This is kind of fun. It's like turret gun you guys around. Focus up here. There's the bar. There's the oven. There's my new pantry rack and light there. The light's not new, but the pantry rack, very new. It's a life changer. It's my new toaster oven. Love that. There's the deep fryer that I admittedly still have not cleaned since the episode in which I used it. That's pretty gross. And some cleaning supplies, Wonder Bread. Wonder Bread. Why did I get the Wonder Bread? It was for a good reason, I promise. And slowly come back to center. Bam. Look at that. That's some pro camera work. Somebody went to school for this. I'll give you a hint who. Me. Oh, I'm moving the tripod. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't go to school for this. There we go. That's pretty good. Oh man, my computer has been making noises like a jet engine the past half hour here. What are they saying about the apartment?
Impressed.
Yeah, the T-FAL, that's something weird about the T-FAL is that like it's kind of, domed a little bit. It's like a design flaw is that all the liquids will pool to the outside, which is really lame. But other than that, it's a very good pen. No, it was not a full 360 because everything behind the camera is just a friggin' mess. There's a bunch of boxes and a fridge and a garbage. This chicken is about as rare as you are smart. Sorry, that was mean. That was too mean. I recommend studying in culinary school if you want to be a chef, you know? I'm lucky that I got this job. I got it out of pure luck and from, you know, having gone to like film school and knowing how to make it look halfway decent and just being a psycho hobbyist for years. If you want to become a chef, you want to become a YouTube chef, I highly recommend going to culinary school. I wish I had it sometimes, but I think that's cool. I think people like that, you know, if he can do it, I can do it kind of vibe, you know, because I have no schooling. Babish, you a sexy son of a whoa. Yeah, no. Sorry I roasted, what's his name? Sorry, dude. I didn't mean to be a dick. Sorry. No. Sheep over? No. Boneless, skinless? No, not going to be... It will still be yummy, but to brown skinless chicken breasts, you essentially need to overcook the outside, which means it's going to be stringy. It is going to be overcooked. There is no way around it. So, if you got boneless, skinless, my recommendation is make chicken salad, man. That's the best use for that. What are we cooking for the next episode? Next episode is a whole roasted chicken.
Oh, so that guy from the beginning.
Yeah, so the gentleman from the beginning. No, he was breaking down a chicken. He wouldn't have to do that.
Right.
So we're just gonna open up a chicken, butterfly it, roast it. We're gonna rub underneath the skin with bacon fat, with herbs, butter, and then we're gonna roast it. And then we're gonna make a simple herb gremolata on top. Super bright and fresh and rich and savory and wonderful. We are doing 3 chicken episodes in a row, so buckle up. All right. We did this, then we did the whole roast chicken, and then we're doing chicken noodle soup. I make a chicken noodle soup that will blow your face off. Like, you don't even know, man. It will cure whatever ails you, I promise. It's got ginger and lemongrass and all different manner of wonderful things in it, and it's got a sweetness to it that I can't even describe. It's unlike anything. It's one of my few very original recipes. Most recipes that I use are just like anybody else. They're adapted from other sources. They're things that I learned elsewhere. Like this, I learned how to do the method from Kenji, and the sauce, you know, I just sort of threw together from that basic formula that I was telling you guys about. Wine, butter, acid, you know, and that's where this came from. So, you know, the chicken noodle soup is one of my great originals, I think. And then after that, we're starting to shoot the following episodes, which are going to be things ranging from rice, you know, just plain old rice to risotto to you know, a wild rice soup, and things like fish, different kinds of fish, salmon. I'm quite good at. Arctic char is one of my favorites. And, you know, we got a lot of exciting stuff coming up. It's all coming up in 2018. This is going to be the last time I am streaming in 2017. This is goodbye until the new year. And I hope that all of you have a wonderful... Are there any... Before I say goodbye, are there any burning questions that you see there? Chicken fried rice? No. Do I like semis? Like semi-trucks or like semi-erections? If the first one, then no. If the second one, then no. I don't like them. I don't like either of them. America's Test Kitchen is the best way to go. What brand is my shirt? This one's going to be a Uniqlo shirt, I think, or it's Banana Republic. I'm not sure.
Any foods you don't like? Cilantro.
Cilantro. I hate cilantro. I'm one of the people that is genetically predisposed to hate cilantro. Have I tried Mexican food? Yeah, I have. Sous vide, yes or yes? Yes. I do love sous vide, but I think that you need to know the fundamentals first. That's why I do the reverse sear thing. Also, not everybody has a sous vide. Sometimes you gotta, you know, just work with an oven and a pan, man. and those are way more. Sous vide is a very versatile tool, but it's for foodies, man. It's for people who really want to like dig deep. And I encourage anybody who wants to get a sous vide to get one. But like, if you're just trying to cook a meal after a long day at work, this is perfect. This takes 45 minutes. I took my time because we're streaming here. But if you were cooking it alone, it would take you 45 minutes tops.
They're asking about merch.
Merch is coming, guys. Merch is on the way. I promise. The two things that I know we're going to be making are aprons and oven mitts, branded BWB aprons and oven mitts. I'm hoping to try to get this exact apron. That's my goal because I love this apron. I love the way it fits. I love the way it feels. It's nice and heavy. It irons very well. This apron, if you want to get this apron, it's called Syntus, Syntus. That's Syntus on Amazon there. And thank you, Jess. Jess is typing it out for me. Thank you. So that is the apron that if you want this exact apron, it's on Amazon. They sell them in 2-packs. Get the extra heavy one or extra thick, whatever it's called, the Thick Boys edition. Don't say fucking Hail Corporate. I'm not sponsored. I like this apron, idiot. Sorry, that was mean. I'm sorry. I'm being mean. Sorry.
Thanks.
That was too mean. Thick boys. All right. Anyway, sell out. You want to see my thick beard? Wow. It's been freshly oiled and brushed just for you. Okay? And my head has been freshly shaven. Thanks to the Norelco J7th. I'm kidding. I'm not. That's the favorite tattoo that I have. Probably this one. I really like this one, especially because like if you look fast, it kind of looks like an Asian, like a Chinese character. You know, it looks like a symbol or a character from an Eastern. What's the word I'm looking for? That's not horribly politically incorrect. It looks like a Chinese character. That's what it is.
Careful.
That's what they're called, is characters. That's the name for their lettering system or word system, right? It's characters. Anyway, that's what it looks like if you take a quick glance. But it's actually a brand from 1911. Like, how fucking cool is that? That somebody in 1911 thought of that. That's crazy. So Eastman Kodak Company, and I love that tattoo, especially because I was going to get like the traditional Kodak logo that you're used to seeing, like the arrow inside the box or whatever, and that would have been really hipster. All right. Well, I think, is Jess single? I don't know.
Yep.
Jess is single. Christmas ham or Christmas turkey? I'd say Christmas ham, probably, because I've got turkey fatigue after Thanksgiving. Tattoo of a brand, true salad. You have a good point. You win. Favorite whiskey, Angel's Envy, Caribbean Cask. Got it right behind me. One of my favorites right here. Probably, I wouldn't say my favorite. It's like saying pick your favorite child. It's not going to happen, but it's one of my favorites. Favorite bourbon, how about that? All right, guys, I'm going to take off this time for real. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for cooking with me if you did. Thank you for just being cool and chatting and hanging out. And
Bye, guys.
Jess says bye. She's going to the bathroom. And sorry. And I hope you guys have a really happy holiday. I hope that you have a lot of downtime, rest, and relaxation. Well deserved. And I'll see you guys in the new year. Night, folks.